Guys, and welcome to season number 4, the beginning of it. I've done me transfer business, so I just want to show you what I got up to, who I've signed, and basically how we're going to look for next season. A couple of things I do need to let you know of first, which is we had Club World Championship first. We finished second, unfortunately, lost 1, drew 1. America, we beat 3-0, lost 3-0 to Man City, which can't really complain about. I beat Eastern Stubbs. Pre-season we haven't really done too many games, but we had a couple here. So America beat 3-1, Salzburg 3-0, Basel 3-0, lost 5-2 to Copenhagen, beat Monterrey and beat Pumas. The 14-0, which is pretty good. Ooh, he's done really well there. Robbie got a hat-trick, which is pretty good. This guy done well. But, squad-wise, let's give you a bit of an update. So we'll go transfers, and there's a couple of people I have promoted as well. Anyone here? Right, nope. So, on the outs, we've had Joy Gorta, Jane Bonnell, Stephen Bergwis on a free, Gerald Alders, Nick Roddes, and Florian Giltz, just because he wouldn't sign a new deal, and he wasn't really playing much. On the ins, Tony Cruz free, lowest wages, good technicals, good mental, so I figured I'll give him a try just as a depth option. Still a lead in Eredivisie. Chris Nelson again on a free, former Ajax player, now valued 27 to 33. Still a really good player at 33. Really good stats for us. Anthony is coming from Man United on loan. He is going to join permanently for 44 million. It's 20. It's 20 rising to 40, and there's a couple of potential clauses in there. But he is joining, and he looks he's obviously a really good player. I think he's going to replace the outgoing Burgess for us. And Dennis Beccaria for 8.5 million. Just a bit of a depth option, to be honest. But that's all our ins. Voss is going out on loan. That's all we're doing business-wise. So hopefully we'll have another good season and do better in Europe, especially with a bit more experience. Just going to show you our best 11 now. So this is what our board reckon our best 11 is. Snedrup, Bergwijn, Tadic, Kudos, Eriksson, Alvarez, Bassi, Lacroix, Timber, Sanchez, and Windle. So a really good 11 there. What I'll do now is I will simulate until the end of the fourth season, and I'll let you know how we get on. Well, guys, and welcome to like a mini part 2 of season number 4. There's a couple of updates I just want to give you guys, sort of on the youth side of things. So I've had a couple of good youth intakes, but there's no one really standing out. So if looking at our under 18s, we've got some really good young players. We've got Trevor, we've got Matt, but none of them are really developing as well. Ooh, Matt actually looks really good. Moved senior squad available for under 19s. But a lot of them aren't really there yet, so I haven't really had a chance to call up many. But there's a transfer update I wanted to let you know on. A major transfer. I got an £80 million bid for Bergwijn. Now, he did score 10 goals and 11 assists last season, but I think it's just because of how easy the league is. I don't believe he is worth that much. So I absolutely accepted that. And I brought in 2 players who I think are going to make a difference. So we got Samaka. Now valued at 112 to 134. 650 million from West Ham. I just think his stats are fantastic. I think I'm really happy with that. And the other one's Pedro. Again, another striker, but stats are incredible. I'm really happy with these 2. My idea is I'll have Fofana then on the wing, and those 2 up top. So we have 2 proper goal scorers. And I'm pretty sure Fofana can take Bergwijn's place on the wing really easily. So I'm really happy with that. But that's a little update I wanted to give you. I couldn't refuse that bid, and it meant I could strengthen the squad more. So that's what I feel like I've done. So, pre-season's gone well. 7-0, 6-0, 2-0, and yeah, that's it. And then a 1-1 against Persia, which isn't great. But we got the Super Cup now. I will simulate again to the end of the season, and I'll see you at the end of the year. Hello guys, and welcome back to the end of season number 4. Let's get into it. What I'm going to start with first is just showing you a couple of our youth intakes. So this was our youth intake this year. The only guy really standing out is Alex Adam, but stat-wise he's not really there. He's 16, so he can improve a lot. But hopefully, if he goes to young Ajax, he will improve rapidly more than the others. Other than that, there's not really anyone else stand out. Maybe I could promote this guy. doesn't look great. This guy looks a bit more well-rounded. He looks alright. So I think he looks okay as well. There's a couple of players here who look okay, but they're not as standout as I'd expect them to be. But that's pretty much it for our youth. There's no one else really stand out. Competition-wise, let's get into it. So, won the league. Again, less points in the first 2 seasons. We won the Dutch Cup finally, won the Johan Cruyff Scroll, and knocked out in the playoff round by Juventus. So knocked out, got through the groups to the playoffs again, and then got knocked out. That is a shame, but we'll see how that goes. I noticed Datro Fofana is still our top scorer. I asked for him mainly to be played on the right wing, and he was. So he has massively eclipsed Bergwijn. 30 goals, 26 assists from the wing. Bergwijn who? 80 million, and we've upgraded like that. That is incredible. But let's have a look. We've also got Stanis, our youngster here, who's done really well. So he's someone I promoted from the academy. He's done exceptional for us. 12 starts, 7 goals. Mainly in cups and continental, but still, that's really good for us. Yeah, Champions League, 6 starts, 4 goals. Incredible. Anyone else? Not really, but we'll get into the player stats in a second. But let's start with our schedule. So how did we do schedule-wise? So, started really well. Let's have a look at competitions-wise. So, Super Cup, 3-0 win against PSV. Champions League. So what happened here? So lost to drew with Lazio, lost to Bayern as expected, lost to Benfica again, probably expected. Beat Basel, beat Leipzig, beat Liverpool, which is really good. Snedrup and Tanis into Mazumbo. That's one of his goals. Where else did he scored against Basel? He scored Pedro and Fofana 2-1 win against Southampton. Southampton are in the Champions League. How's that happened then? How has that happened? What did they do last year? They must have got top 4 last year. Jesus Christ. Okay, fair enough, Southampton. Southampton, let's go back to us. Yeah, we lost to Juventus 6-2 on aggregate. That's pathetic. Still, we can't seem to crack the Champions League. It's really frustrating. Dutch Cup, beat PSV in the final, finally. PSV, you got nothing on us this season. You have most seasons. Europa League, we weren't in. The Club World Championship, obviously we lost to Man City 2-1 in that. Eredivisie, so very good results. 2 losses, it looks like. So less losses. Any big results? So 9-1, 8-1, 7-1, 5-1, 5-1. So some really good results there. Let's have a look at individual performances. So obviously we've looked at Fofana. He got 30. Pedro got 29. Snedrup got 18. Eriksson got 18. Durambi got 12. Mazumbo got 7. Kenneth Taylor 6. I've noticed Samaka isn't here. That's really concerning. I'm going to be honest. I think I might have to try and sell him if he's not going to play for us. See if we can recoup our money, or at least most of it for him. Assist-wise, Fofana 26. An incredible performance from him. Like, honestly, amazing season for him. Eriksson with 16, so really good year for him. He's come back and he's thrived in the league. Where's he mainly playing? So where's he mainly played? I'm assuming in that centre mid role, but let's have a look. Mainly in the centre, mainly there. So where's Kudos? Less appearances for Kudos, so he seems to be hampering Kudos. So maybe next season I'll have to have a look at that and play him specifically centre mid. Snedrup got 18 and 14, so he's developed really nicely. He's a really important player, star player for Eredivisie, so he's developing amazingly. Kenneth Taylor, again, another amazing season for him. He's come along really nicely. But yeah, a really good overall season. Let's have a look at a couple of our young players just to see how they're doing. So, Tony, my boy, who is our young academy player, he's not really played for us. He's played for young Ajax when he's playing there, but his development is going really well, so that's really good. Matt Spilloff, again, he's developing quite nicely. He's played a couple of times for us, but nothing really major. Stanis Mumbai, obviously we've already covered him. Voss, played a couple of times Champions League, Dutch Cup, Eredivisie. Quite well rounded, but he's not really breaking into our first team yet. Snedrup, Kramers, so he's just a backup goalkeeper. Fitz, maybe worth selling him at this point. Again with Unavar as well, who these two probably worth selling. Probably worth selling him too, because he doesn't look like he's coming along very well. So we'll sell him as well. This guy, again, another one probably worth selling. So quite a few of these youngsters are worth selling, but ultimately still a really good. God, again, he's probably worth. Actually, how's he done? He's done okay, but I still think he's worth selling just so we can get some of our youngsters some time. But overall, that's how we did in the 4th season. I'll come back at the beginning of the 5th. And again, we've got to try and make a run in the Champions League. That's what I wanted. I wanted some European success. We've won the league every season. We've won a couple of cups, but I want to make ground in the Champions League. So that is my goal for the final season. Let's see if we can do it.